is freezing today. Right, hold on, yeah. Let me get the chatting up. I'm a little bit later because I was away doing granny duty. I was away doing granny duty today. I love to do granny duty. Oh, it's cold. It's very, very chilly. Today I've got my big house coat on, my Santa one today. And the trial starts up again. Thank goodness the trial starts. I've been missing the trial. I've been missing the trial. Golfer girl, good morning, my lovely golfer girl. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? I hope you had a good weekend. Oh, granny duty was great, yes. We went shopping, so we did. So the wee fella was in his pram and he was just looking at all the lights and everything. It was great fun. It was good, but he'll sleep when he comes back to juices up. He'll sleep. He'll be sleeping now, hopefully, for Amanda. Because he's not had a sleep this morning, so he'll be due a wee nap. So yes, it was nice, and he was sitting, not a peep out him. He sat there in his pram and just looked at everything in the shop. Did you spend it outside, golfer girl? It's freezing here, absolutely freezing, and it's pouring of rain. I'm hoping that it clears up for Thursday because I want to take you to the castle on Thursday. I want to give you the keys to the castle on Thursday. That's what I want to say. Here are the keys to the castle, everyone. So, oh yeah, the trial starts up again today, so I'll be in my bed watching it. Not sleeping, but just in my bed, cosy. That's where I'm going. I'm going to put my jammies on, actually. I've been my swimming, and I just want to be cosy in my bed and just watch stuff. So, yeah, oh, wait to tell you. One of the lovely little berries sent me a link to this man's channel, and he's a attorney. He's a lawyer, right? The guy's a lawyer. But he likes to do woodwork in his spare time, and that's the name of his channel. Something like the Woodwork Lawyer or something like that. That's the name of the guy's channel, right? Oh, see, you've got, yeah, rainy season. Well, we've got rainy season every day of the year, golfer girl. You've got rainy season every day. Yeah, so this lawyer guy was debunking one of Amber Heard's statements. Amber Heard had said that there was this bed that they have. Her and Johnny have had this bed, right? And round the bed was like planks of wood, like thick planks of wood round the bed, and the mattress is kind of in the middle of these planks of wood. Wait a minute, I'll see if that postman's coming to my door. Oh no, is he going to ring my doorbell? No, sorry. Right, it's just a letter he's put in the post box. Right, so anyway, this guy, as I say, he likes woodwork and stuff. Catherine, good morning to you, good morning. Oh, you're feeding your granddaughter, Angela. Oh, the smell of babies is amazing. I had a good smell at my grandson this morning. It was wonderful. Right, so this lawyer that's does joinery, just woodwork. He said, looking at the bed, he says he could tell it was pine. The wood was pine, right? And Amber had said that Johnny had her on the bed with his knee on her back, right? And his other foot was on the side of the bed, on the wooden part. And he had been, I don't know what he was doing, we were punching her or whatever, allegedly, right? Pulling her hair, or I don't know, right? But it was meant to be that violent that he actually thingied off a bit of wood, snapped off a bit of wood that was on the side of the bed. Now, this lawyer joiner guy says, right away, I'm looking at it and thinking, you couldn't do that with a foot. Sky, good morning. Good morning, Miss Sky. He says, you wouldn't be able to do it. So what he done was he built a replica kind of thing of the bed frame. And he was showing you that if it was just a normal boot, there's no way you could do that. The only way to doing a break like it was would be if it was a sharp object. So he went away and he got a knife and he prized it down like that and snapped it, and it was almost identical to that that's on Johnny and Amber's bed. And then he zoomed in and all you could see is something silver about that size on the bed. Was it the knife? Woo! I hope the wee lawyer brings that up. But there you are. I knew it. I knew it. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute to answer this. Wait a minute to answer this. Mm-hmm. Amanda's got a problem with these a-holes that are scammers. You've got to just block them. Just block them. People scamming. Pip, good morning, Pip. Celia, good morning, good morning. Celia's out of work. It's free. Pip, are you cold as well? It's blooming freezing here. I've got my big house coat. I've got my heating on. Oh, Liv, I'm glad you liked your video. Well, you can think about what you would like for next month. Think about what you would like. I'm glad you liked your video. So I'm going to have a look for this guy because this was a bit of really good. This was a right good bit of evidence. I thought that should be up in court. I hope the wee lassie lawyer is watching things. Not the jury, because the jury aren't meant to be watching anything. Right, hold on here, have a look at my history. I was a good girl on Saturday. Nobody get nudes or anything off me. Nobody get chatted up on Saturday. I was a good girl. I woke up yesterday like, oh wow. This is what it's like to wake up without regret. I did. I was like, this is amazing, this. The guy's name is Law and Lumber, is the guy's channel. Yeah, I'm going to show you some of it, but if you go to his channel, just the Blueberry was talking about him and all that kind of stuff. Right, see, now, wait, I'll show you the bed. Hold on, where's the bed? I need to show you this, right? Right, there's the bit that's snapped. Right, there's a big bit that's snapped. I'll show you the bed. God knows how the man managed to be kneeling on her back. Right, he's meant to have had her there, right? He's meant to have his knee on her. He'd have been doing the splits. He would have been doing the blooming splits to get his foot to the edge of that bed if he was kneeling on her on there. Anyway, let's get to the bit where he... Right, so the only way to do that, he tried all sorts of things, and the only way to do that kind of damage is with a knife. Right, so he done that. And then he zooms in onto the bed, and look, there's a wee silver thing there, see that? Uh-huh. It looks as if it might be a knife to me. That's what that looks like. Anyway, I'm glad it's coming back on today. I missed it all last week. Oh, did you get burnt? Oh my goodness. It's freezing here. It's horrible. Carol, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. It is freezing here. As I say, I've got my heating on and I've got my big house coat on. Santa, Mrs. Claus, this is called. This is my Santa one. And I'm later today because I was away to the shops with the baba. It's great getting them out. We're dead proud of them. Seeing you're walking about with your baby, you're like, this is our child here. Look at that beauty in the pram. You're just dead happy and dead proud. And look at them sitting up. Oh, you were doing golf in the sun. Oh, see, that'll get you burnt. That and fishing. Every time I've been fishing. See, I don't usually burn. I do not usually burn. I usually take a tan, but there's been a few instances that I've kind of burnt a wee bit. One was when I was fishing, and it must have been like the kind of glare off the water or something. And that was in Florida that happened. And then I got my bum cheeks were burnt one time, and it was because it was Yugoslavia at the time, and I was on one of the floaty lilo things, and I was just splashing like that. And see my bikini bottoms, the line round my bum was all burnt as well. That was nippy. I think that was my first ever thingy of sunburn. I don't usually burn. I usually tan. Pip, do they? Yeah. See, looking at his wee face too, and he's looking about. It's great, isn't it? You wonder what they're thinking. You wonder what they're thinking, you know, when they're out and about. Oh, it was sore, Pip. It was right. It was, especially see if you're in the shower. Oh, and a bit of hot water touches that burny bit. Carlisle, my goodness, it's freezing. I think it must be just the whole of the UK then, because it's peeing down of rain here as I speak. It's not, and it was cold this morning. When we went out this morning, it was pretty chilly. On your shoulders, golfer girl. Oh, ouch. See, this is it. But you stay in paradise. I wouldn't mind that. Good morning. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but good morning to you. Thank you for coming into the chat. You stay in paradise, golfer girl. Is he a diva? Yeah, Pip, they've got their moments, haven't they? They're vocal. Do you know, Pip, wait, I tell you a wee sad story, right? We've been watching, I don't even know if I want to say the lassie's name, because I really don't want to give MD to go to her channel, because there's a particular girl on YouTube anyway, and she's absolutely toxic. I'm telling you, this lassie's absolutely toxic. And she was talking about that our child got taken away from her, rightly so, right? Wait till you hear this. Our child got taken away for her. Our child's now 9 or something, but our child got took off her when she was about 2 or something like that, right? And see, it was our ex-partner that got custody of the child. And see, when they got the child, even though the child was 2 years old, the child had no vocal skills whatsoever. Couldn't vocalise at all, couldn't talk. See, already, our wee fella is very vocal. Our wee fella is very, very vocal. And I felt terrible, because I thought that baby's never had MD talk. Because we're always round about him going, hello, hello. Like, we're always round about him, you know. And this baby at 2 there was no vocalisation at all, couldn't communicate at all, really, this wee girl. It was a wee girl. And also the mother said, yeah, I never used to kiss my baby because I didn't want to give the baby any germs. What? That's the first thing you do, is kiss a baby. That's the very first thing you do. I mean, as soon as they're born, you kiss them, you kiss their face. Look, when I got, the wee man's getting kissed, it doesn't even matter if he's crying in my face, the wee fella's getting kissed. Paulette, good morning to you, good morning. Oh, Miss Guy, well, I hope you're not going to feel that. I hope everything's going to be nice and happy. See, when the sun comes out, things seem a bit brighter, so they do. But I feel terrible listening to the stories. I was like, oh, I don't like this girl. You know what I mean? I was like, my blood was kind of boiling. That's, and a lot of other things she does. Pip, that's the first thing you do, is kiss your child. That's the first thing you do. And see, when the whole time you're feeding them and stuff, you're kissing them at the same time. That part of their neck especially is great to get a kiss. Imagine saying that's just a cop out because she didn't want to kiss her baby. Now, look, that's. But the vocalisation thing, that the Wayne was 2, and still had no vocal skills. See, just now, when I'm texting Amanda, I'm saying, is the child vocal? You know, he's very, very vocal, and he's only like 3 months old. Oh, Catherine. You've got to kiss them, Pip. That is what you've got to do. And, you know, even if he screams the face off his granny, he's going to get a kiss. his granny's never going to stop kissing him. Forever, never, never, never. So I don't understand that, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm glad the child has been taken away from that. Yeah, see, Goffergill, that's what you would think. You would think there'd be something up that, like, any normal person would have had. I says to Amanda this morning, I would have had them at the doctor going, I'm a bit worried there's no vocalisation here. But it wasn't that. It was, see, when the child had went to her father, the child came on, vocalised, talking, everything like that. Everything's all right. The child's perfectly okay. It's just that the mother had never ever done it. Mother had never done it. I felt so terrible about that. Terrible. I'm not even going to tell you her name because you'd go to her channel. I really don't want her getting any listening. It's the worst person in YouTube. The worst person in YouTube. Definitely, and there's more terrible stories I'm not even going to tell you about because it's stuck in my bloody brain. See that when you find something, you're like, oh God, they're terrible. I can't stop watching it. It's like a train wreck. I can't stop watching. I can't stop watching it. I'm like, what the hell? So she's that. Look, this is the. I can't stop watching this lassie now. See if it's not that lassie, it's the Johnny Depp trial I'm watching. But I did watch a good film yesterday. Oh, and Kiefer Sutherland was in it. I love a bit of Kiefer. Kiefer's my man. I loved Kiefer when he was the vampire, you see, in Lost Boys. Oh, he was a sexiest vampire. Dare I say, even better than Bram Stoker's. Even better. What was the name of that? It was on, I'll find it because it was on Amazon Prime. Oh, I watched the Marilyn tapes as well on Netflix yesterday. Ah, poor Marilyn. See, she knew way too much, and she was talking. She should have kept her mouth shut. She should have kept her mouth shut. And she was going about telling people that she was listening to the Kennedys talking. Oh, The Contractor, it was called, the film. Oh, it was bloody good. It was a really, really good film, The Contractor. Oh, I watched that yesterday. Right, where am I? Itchy nose. There we go. Yes, Guy. There's always all of us in the chat if you're ever needing a wee chat off of here. Catherine, I've got books right there in that cabinet. I've got books. In fact, let's have a look at them. Any excuse to get the books out again. Yeah, show you these. Wait to read these. I think it was Goffergill that got me these. Look at this one. Yeah. Oh. There I am, look. Peeking in. I should have... Wait, where's Granny's pink hair? It's going to be all of that, do you know what I mean? Look, there's Granny feeding the ducks and stuff like that. Right, so we've got this book. And then we've got this one. Welcome to the World. We're going to have a look at this book here. And look, it's got this... Look at that. See, a tattoo like that or something. But I'm serious, I know I was drunk, but I'm going to definitely get the SpaceX right here. I was telling Amanda I'm getting the SpaceX in my head because I think it'll match these stars perfectly. So I've got that book. And then I've got this one. Look at this jolly one. Look, it's squishy. Our solar system, look. And it's got little wee things on each page to touch and stuff like that. Look at the sun. But see, when we do the sun, I'll go, oh, it's burny hot. Ouch. And I'll be doing things like that with it. Burny hot. So that's the books I've got so far for in here. I'll need to colour her hair pink, the granny's, won't I? Or it just won't be granny. Saying that, by the time he reads that, who knows what colour my hair will be. I think it will still be pink. I like my pink hair. Yeah, do you know Sophie's favourite thing was books? Sophie loved books. Sophie would sit with a book for hours. She preferred books to like dolls and stuff like that. She would sit with a book, which was great. Because I think because I'm daft, I wanted my children not to be as daft as me. So I like to get them books and stuff like that and made reading fun. And a lot of the time I was a bit embarrassed because I used to sit and like with Peter as well, sit and read them a bedtime story, and sometimes I couldn't read the words that's in the books. How sad's that? I'm trying to read a story to my child and I'm like, what the hell's that word say? So I mean, obviously me being me, I'd just make up a word that sounds about right. I would just make up a word. Move on quickly. Oh, that's great, Catherine. Books are wonderful. I wish I was more able to read, kind of thing. It's difficult for me to read, and see when you're trying to concentrate to reading every word, it's no enjoyable. It's no. It becomes a task more than a hobby or something relaxing. See, when you're straining trying to read paragraphs, and as I say, so I can jump a full paragraph and think, I never said that in that page. And somebody will say something that, well, I remember they were talking about the guy with the gun. I'd be going, what guy with the gun? And I read it all, never seen any guy in it. And I'd need to read it again to find the hidden paragraph. Oh, that sounds lovely, Carolyn. But me too. Me too. I'm like, see if it's not like a short story book. The only books I've ever really read from beginning to end was the Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons. I read them and I was really, really happy with myself. To this day, I'm dead happy. Oh, I tell a lie. And the other one was the Juan Martinez book, Conviction, with Jodi Arias. That was the other one that I managed to read. It took me forever, but I managed to do it. But like that, sometimes it was like more a task than an enjoyable thing. Angels and Demons, I done pretty. I was about a week, and I thought that was brilliant for me. But Pip, do you know what? My therapist told me to do it, and I'm going to be doing it. She says I told her how I've got a problem with reading and writing and stuff like that, and she said, "You've got the audio books now." She says, "Have you ever listened to the audio books?" And I was like, "I've never listened to an audio book." She said, "You should do that." She says, "I bet you would love it," and I think I would. I think I'd like an audio book, to listen to in my bed at night. It'd be like ASMR, sitting listening to a book. Wouldn't that be good? And then I'd be like, oh, aye, I've read that book. William Shakespeare, yes, I've read all his novels. Especially like Romeo and Juliet, yes, yes. Heathcliff. So that's something that I might want to have a wee look at, because I think that would be cool. Just lying in my bed listening to someone tell me a story. That'd be great. Because it takes the enjoyment out of a book, the way, because I strain my eyes and stuff like that sometimes, reading a book. There's a name for it, but back in my day, they just put it down to I was daft. That was it. I was just daft. So I just thought, all right, okay, I'll be the funny one then in the class. That was me. Liv, do you listen to the audio books? I don't even know what book I want to see. That now it's like, what book do I ever always wanted to read? What book would I like to read? I don't know. I quite like mysteries, like murder mysteries kind of thing. I kind of like that. Yeah, true crime. I like that. I like that as well. Oh, I don't know. Or a good Mills and Boons or something like that. Here, I'd be like, oh, Oh, it might be getting too hot in the bedroom. Might need to put my fan on turbo blast. I would give it away. See if I was listening to a naughty book, but my face would be bright red like that. Like, I hope nobody knows what I'm listening to. So it's like it must be like ASMR, just some because that's the first time I ever got ASMR was in school. And it was the teacher and she was reading a book. But it wasn't the reading of the book, it was the pages getting turned to the book. And I remember that's the first time I was like, and I'd kind of zoned out like that and just concentrating on the pages getting turned. So I think that was the first time I'd ever experienced ASMR, and it was with a book. Yeah, I might not get, see if I was to listen to it at night, I maybe not get through a book. I'd wake up like that, headphones on. So I wonder what yous are doing. What are yous up to the rest of the day? I've told yous my day. After this, I'm getting into my pyjamas. I've got makeup on, the makeup's coming off, the pyjamas are going on, the hair's going up, and I'm going to go into my bed and just wait on the Johnny Depp trial. You get mixed emotions. So, I mean, one minute I'm like, he's looking good, and then the next minute I'm like, oh, she's telling lies. She's telling lies. I hope she does get done for prejudice, prejudicing, prejudicing herself. What the hell? I don't know. I don't know how to say it. The perjury thing. Hope she gets done. Oh, you're having a snuggle. Pip, that's the best kind of days, the snuggly days. Liv, they had a full week, well, 10 days off there, so there was no trial last week. Oh, Liv, it's I'm watching it like this. I feel like contacting Hollywood and saying to them, listen, you've hired Amber in the past. I'm way more convincing. Watch some of my ASMR. I pretend I'm a doctor, and I'm a better actress at that than what she's like this. She's honest. There's no fluent. There's no fluent talk. See, when Johnny was testifying, although he took his time, it was fluent and it sounded a bit right. You know, it was like fluent. When she's talking, it's as if she's reading a whole script. It's like a script. And she does things that I've seen numerous occasions on, like see, I watch interrogation videos. I watch all the court cases and stuff, and she'll say something right as fact. She'll be saying something as fact, but she'll be saying it, and her head will be going like this. It did happen. It did. It really did happen. I mean, even me doing that, I was tempted to do it did, because that's your body. I mean, same one thing. Or if I was to go, it never happened. It never happened. So your body's saying it did happen. It did happen. Your mouth saying something else. So I like to watch all these wee things, and the biting the lip and stuff like that. That's our body again. Trying to stop lies being told. There's a lot of things, and when you're thinking about something that's true, you kind of look up and stuff like that, and you're thinking about it. Well, that was a way back. You know, you think about it. There's a lot of things that I've been picking up on, and a lot of other people have as well, that just no adding up. And that thing with the bed that I was talking about, that doesn't add up. And it looks as if there's a knife on that bed. Oh, Carolyn, that sounds lovely. Oh, a church fete. That sounds really nice. Oh, marmalade. Do you know, I've not had a bit of marmalade in years, and I do like a bit of marmalade and toast. I should get some marmalade for myself. Oh, I would like that. I've not. Carolyn, do you like your marmalade with the shreds in it or without? I like the shreds of orange still in my marmalade. I like that. And it's the same with my jam. I like my jam with bits and stuff. And I like crunchy peanut butter, not smooth. I like bits. I like bits of my food. Oh. So I was up my swimming anyway this morning. Again, it was freezing going up there. I was glad I got a wee jacuzzi. Oh yeah, you've got to have the shreds in your marmalade, haven't you? A wee bit of shreds in it. Oh aye. Oh, I love that. I'm going to have to get myself some now, Carolyn. Some marmalade. Because I do like what, I mean, I'm sitting with orange soda as we speak. I love oranges. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go because I'm going to go and get my pyjamas on and I'm going to get into my bed and I'm going to watch the court case this afternoon. I don't think I'm doing any... Oh, I'm doing some tomorrow. Let me think. I'll be back early. I've got my prescription to try and get tomorrow. Will it be there? Will it not? I'm betting on it won't be, even though I phoned it in. Oh, Leon, good morning to you. I didn't watch it, but I did see our entry. I seen Sam. He was fabulous. I mean, everybody wanted Ukraine to win, which was good, and I'm glad they did because they needed that wee boost, so they did. But I thought our entry was absolutely fabulous. I can't stop singing the wee tune in my head. He's got into my head. I love that song. I hope the guy goes a long way, I'll tell you that. He's a fantastic singer and stuff like that. So everyone have a wonderful, wonderful day and I'll be back again tomorrow. Look after yourselves. Please look after yourselves. Love yourselves. And listen, see if MD needs Sky or MD needs a wee chat and they don't want to do it here and they want it to be like private. You can get me in Messenger. I don't divulge anything we talk about. So I'm always there for you if you need me. And I'm going to give you all a big kiss now. Bye, everyone.